Hey guys, Bretta here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are for another episode back in Ravenport. We're in our new little home here. Very little. It's like a prefab house, I guess you'd call it. I've just put this here because this allows us to sleep through the night, and this is where we spawn start of each episode. So that's why that's there. If we go in and have a quick look, I'll show you guys. It's the old trailer home, 25,000. Pretty cool. I have got a few other new mods now. I can't remember exactly what I got. Here we go. We've got the wash park, the hot tools. So if we put this in, this is where we can drive our vehicles through to get them washed. I've got a fuel tank, 5,000 litres, which is from Giants. The Giants. I don't know if it's actually a Giants mod, but it's on the mod hub anyway. So you guys on consoles will be able to get that. Also, I've got these lights to place down. I have placed a few of those guys down. I don't think there's anything new in here. No, just the walls and the equestrian center, which we might look at later on. But you can see I've put down a light here, here, and here. So just to light this area up at the night time. All these other lights around don't really work. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. There's a few new sheds from VD Industries. Machine shed, 3 doors, 4 doors, 5 doors, 6 doors. So pretty cool. We'll definitely look at those when we get a little bit more money, of course. Trailers, I have installed the ASS, I won't say what that is, Distinction Gambling Edition trailer, which is, I think, yeah, just this one, the Load King one. But now it takes everything, whereas before it didn't. Also installed the Merit Super B and the SZK 802, which is SEK, SZK, so just a different version of that. This one before 8, 12, barrel loading wagon. Yep, so I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. They look exactly the same. I can't remember what else we've installed now. Miscellaneous, something, no, nothing in there. I did get a new weight, but I don't use the weights anyway, so it's not too big an issue. The forage harvesters, we've got the Big X 580, which is it's half the size of this guy. Yeah, half the size. X Collect 900 by 3. So this is the real big guy. That's the smaller one. I don't know what the difference is in size wise, but obviously just something to do with the engine size. Pipe, standard or long pipe. Oh yeah, cool. And we go into our forage harvester headers. We've got the Easy Collect 600 by 2, which is obviously for the smaller harvester. So we can use that to get started, but this guy is an extra 3 meters wide. So don't think there was much else that I did get. We do have the Chevy 06, which is pretty cool. I've used that in one of our other maps, in the Aussie Outback map. I don't think there's much else that I've really installed that I can show you guys so I can remember. Like I kind of just install things and forget they're even there sometimes. But it's pretty much everything that comes to the mod hub I'm gonna use. I'm gonna install, and whether we use it or not, I don't know. But alright, so it's the next day from where we finished off yesterday in our last episode. So we're going to jump in our Agco Ideal 8T. Unfold this guy. I'm going to start harvesting along here. 23,000 in the bank, and that's without loan maxed out. So we're a little bit short on money still. I did put a little bit of silage in BGA overnight, so we did get a little bit of money, but not a massive amount. I don't think we can. No, we can't. Didn't think so. So I'll double check. So I don't know how this is going to go harvest wise, but it's only 50% fertilized. We go over to here, and it needs ploughing, so it's probably not going to be the best yield out of this, but we'll wait and see. So I've got the Lizard Warrior here, and I did install, or buy, actually I should say lease, the Merit Super B. These trailers are pretty cool. So they take a total of 80,568 together. So this guy will use him to unload this harvester. Okay. So why are they not opening? But they're not opening because I'm pressing B instead of N. Right, so we'll just unload this guy for a little while. Not exactly sure how fast he goes. Is it 10? It should be 10. That actually looks pretty cool inside that trailer there. It's only filling the front half too. So it's definitely like it's split. So we speed up and get a little bit in that back part. You can see it starts to fill in there. But it's pretty cool. So I don't know if you can take different lots of grain in there in the front and the back. What about that back trailer? It's just one. Oh, it's split as well. Yep, cool. Alright, I might as well shut him down because he's going to be going for a little while. Cycle through our gear. You're here not doing anything. You haven't got anything to do at the moment. Down here we've got anything to do down here. A bit of tidying up. We need some straw. Alright, so we need some straw at both of these places and a bit of tidying up. We don't have any other trailers available. We've got that trailer. We can fill that up with a little bit of straw. We do have a bit of straw on the ground there too, I think. So we'll be able to use a bit of that. I hope. Oop. Not much, 183. So surely not going to get us much. What about water? Yeah, water's not too bad. Trying to roll us over. There we go, a little bit of straw in there. These guys are going to need some straw too. Plenty of manure in there at the moment. Let's go around and a little bit of a tidy up. $254, that'll keep them happy. So, whoop, I do believe there was someone out there, I can't remember who it is now, that did a test on the cows to see if the Brahman's different from the normal cows, if it gives you more milk or production rate's a little bit better. I think these cows give you a little tiny bit quicker production rate. And the Brahman cows give you a little bit more milk, but it's only like the tiniest little amount, so it's not even worth worrying about. You just pick the type of cow that you like and go with it. I do recommend, as I've got here, just one of each style of animal, because all you're doing otherwise is you're limiting your reproduction and stuff. So you can have 10 of each in the sheep, but I said, like, you're limiting your reproduction rate, whereas if you've got 40, it's going to reproduce a lot quicker. So that's the only reason really why I've gone with like the same sheep and cows, that sort of stuff, just for the reproduction rate. A couple of bales there. I'm going to drop this off. Work out where around this side. Okay, we unload left, we'll go to unload right. Give them a bit of straw. Tip side left, we'll give these guys a bit of straw as well. Let's have a quick look. So, yeah, they need a little bit of water. Yeah, we all need a little bit of water, so we can do that as well. How are we going for total mixed ration? Still pretty good, so just going to dump the straw off, but I might as well just back it back and just leave the trailer. here somewhere out of the way. There we go, leave it there. Go and grab the water tank. Oh, it's over there. We drop these front loader arms and bucket off as well. Pretty sure that's hay on the ground too. It's definitely darker than other stuff, so yeah, definitely hay on the ground. This guy up. Emptying out the water. So this field here isn't ready yet. Still got a little while to go. There we go, they're full of water. Got these horses as well. So I definitely want to, wrong button, definitely want to pick up eventually this guy. Huge cow barn. Definitely want to have that somewhere on the map so we can do a whole heap of, you know, stuff for the cows. With water and all that sort of stuff. I'm still, it's a bit of grass we missed. Still waiting for, I guess the total mixed ration station, which we've had previous episodes, previous series I should say, FS19. I haven't heard or seen anything about it as yet, so I don't think it's going to be a massive harvest here, only because it needs ploughing. I don't think we have a decent plough either. What have we got here for tractor wise? 450. Ploughs. You're 6.2 wide, and how are our subsoilers? 6 meters, 500 horsepower, and can fertilize. That's not too bad. 49,000 though. We don't have enough horsepower either, so we might just have to just plow it. Power harrowers. Oh, wrong one. I think we're just going to have to go this guy. 6.2 meters. Just to get it done, to get it replowed. I don't know if we have to replow each and every time after corn either. Guess that's something that we'll have to look at. So what I'll do is I'll actually, I'll just lease that for now. Oop, where are we going? Sheep need the water. And then I can go and get that, and he can start pretty much while we're waiting to finish harvesting that field. Right, how is our harvester going? A little bit of time, so unhook you. See if we can go and pick it up and get back before it's ready to be emptied. So we're going to load a bit of silage in there again. Get it going. So you can see here our little humble abode. Now I'm still not sure if I want to put our house there. I'm thinking put our house there. Not really sure what else we can put there. Unless we put in like a big storage barn. One of those big like 5 garage sort of sheds, and you know, the wash bay and all that sort of stuff. Make it like our truck area, I guess. I'm still not 100% certain where we should put our house. You guys let me know where you think is a good idea. But I feel like somewhere around field 7 will be pretty good. Maybe like the end of field 6 there. I don't think it's very flat down there either, so really not sure. I did like it up next to the railway, up the top there, but I don't know, what do you have? You either have really noisy or really smelly. So either smelly from the BGA or noise from up there. So I've got those things. These things I'd put here because I needed to sell them. So let's take these guys down and sell them. So we don't need these guys anymore. Where we sell? Perfect. Might get this back in time now. these were used down the bottom there for when we did corn and that sort of stuff. We're not going to need that now because we're going to try and upgrade to bigger machinery for down there. You guys got a full grain tanker. I knew you wouldn't get back in time. It's a pain when you can't run properly. Roll all the way down and in. Not quite. So there we go. Oops. So a little bit of money back. Where are we? Here we go. So just there. So head over and unload the guy of his seed or grains. It's interesting to see if we fill up this first part, if it'll like overflow into the second bit. I do like these trailers though, they're pretty cool. There we go, try and get a decent screenshot area. Might as well shut him down, I think. Won't have to go anywhere. So is that full or is it not full? I don't know if the front's full or if he's just doesn't need to empty anymore. Turn around and follow him down a little bit and see. Because each trailer should have about 40-odd thousand in it, I think. No, so we can take more in there, that's fine. Cycle back through. Head back with him and get him started on ploughing. So that might be like a pretty good idea that I think we should turn where our little house is. We could possibly even just leave it at that. We don't need the big house. That little trailer home sort of thing is pretty cool. But we can put a big 5 garage thing next to it. Let's get this guy heading this way. So we put this guy, 5 or 6, one of these guys, sort of in there somewhere, and then we can also put in like our wash bay, our fuel station, our vehicle workshop. You know, just have like our little sort of storage area and that sort of thing. I mean, I think that'll be pretty cool. Right, we'll unfold this guy. Might as well start down this end because we're already here. Turn right, head up this way. There we go. Keep H for hired worker. Let him do his thing. So it needs to be ploughed and it needs to be seeded and fertilized. So the planter that I was looking at, this guy's 12 meters, this guy's 9 meters. Plenty of money difference, and they both just seed. We still need to cultivate before them though, so okay, 1500. These guys go together, but we still need to cultivate before we seed, so either one of these, it doesn't really matter. I just thought this one's got a bigger capacity in the tank, and I have used this one on our Aussie Outback map, and this one I couldn't put seed into from our seed tank, so I'm not sure what the go is there. So I might try. We'll just lease this guy. I hate having to lease equipment, but cultivator. What's the biggest one we can get? 400, which is 9 meters. Because we've got 450. This guy will do. 450 horsepower. So there we go, those guys are good to go. Still got a bit of time, so might as well jump into this guy. Start loading a bit of the silage into the bin. Only get 5 buckets in there anyway, and it'll be full, so we need all the money we can get. So I think we had like 400 and something thousand silage in here. I'll have a quick look. 350, yeah, so a bit over 400, because I think that's like the 6th bucket I've put in there now. We can get that back off. It's a little bit annoying having that help bar up there, help menu. It's pretty cool how the handles move. The pedal. Never noticed that before till descent. Alright, there we go. I don't know if you guys like the interior view or not. I don't mind using it. Just a shame that it's hard to see out the side windows and stuff. If I had the game run at triple screens, which I'm not sure if it can, it used to be able to. It'd be a lot better for me, but I only run it single screen because one of my other screens has always got Streamlabs OBS, and the other screen has usually got YouTube. Not anything playing, but just like YouTube, whether it's my channel or my channel analytics or whatever, to sort of keep an eye on how you guys have been enjoying it and all that sort of stuff. Oh, terrible that is. We still need a lot more money, so we can buy a lot more of the gear that we're going to need. $35,000 in the bank at the moment, and then obviously once this has gone through the night, we'll have a lot more. A bit rough. I don't know if the price stays at 500 the whole time. Yeah, it seems to. It's always sitting at 500, so that's good. So that is full. So what I'm going to do now is what I recommend to you guys. If you're using like the front end loader like this, come back, grab a full bucket, especially now when we're like sort of just going, real time speed. And you go over here and just sit the bucket in there with it tipped up, as you would if you're emptying the whole thing, like that. Shut it down, and you can see there as it hits, like goes less, it'll constantly be loading anyway. So 12,000 litres. Need to get some more mowing done, but I'm not going to do it right now. You're good. We'll drop that off. Get you back down and ready to unload the seed. I don't think we did. I wasn't sure if we brought this truck or not. See, I put plenty of walls in too. If you guys might have seen over there, walls all the way along there between the house and the BGA. Just to block out a bit of noise, a bit of smell, whatever. It's kind of weird how they don't. Like if that was me, I'd be turning the plough. That's probably a good reason why. What the hell? Like missing half the bloody field. What is going on there? I'll have to come back and touch that up. Go into here. You can see where he's missed it. Let's come back and fix that afterwards. I don't know why he's missed there and not any of the other bits, but so we're gonna have to try and save money too to get like the forage harvesters and that sort of thing. Probably gonna have to lease them, but I know we're not maxed out on our loan. We can still get some more now, but don't want to try and avoid it. Already in a massive amount of debt, so just feel like if we don't, you know, get loans and end up in debt, it's like we're never going to get anywhere. They go 22,000 in the front bit. I'm not sure if he's doing 10Ks or 9Ks. So we're doing 10. It's like, yeah, we're going too quick. So we need to mow around here again, get some more grass ready to go in this side of the silo. I'd like to fill the thing right up too. How much are we going to get in there? Is it exactly 40,000 or a bit more? 40,193. Yeah, if you move forward. Awesome. So obviously you can have like different stuff in each trailer, which is good. I'll let you keep going for a while. How much you got? Still heaps. Might as well get this guy out. Now you guys are probably sick of seeing mowing and everything already, but you know we've got to do it to make money. I know we don't have access to this land. So head forward. I still want to sell these sheds and move them back a bit because it's just like cut off the amount of grass we can cut from here. It's probably not much, but a little bit annoying. Now we've got the Place Anyway mod, we should be able to get it right back up against that fence. I don't like how you can see the bit of grass around the building there, how it's gone all flat. I don't like it how the buildings do that when you place them down. Certainly not a fan. Okay, turn around, head back up. So the Aussie Outback series, you guys hopefully would have seen it before you've seen this episode. You guys let me know if you want to see it continue. It is a little bit frustrating, to be honest, with how when we went to cultivate, we couldn't cultivate the whole field. When we went to plough the whole field, the worker wouldn't plough the entire thing, would only do bits and pieces, and it's kind of really strange. I don't know if the person that created the mod is going to do any updates to it. I'll have to keep a close eye on it. But there's a lot of stuff that they could look at fixing and improving to make it a lot better for us to be able to play it a lot easier and that sort of thing. But I mean, it's a good idea. I really excited about playing like in an Aussie map. And the whole Aussie cotton thing was just an idea I had as well, because I haven't done a lot of cotton harvesting. I've only done like the one bit to get the start of this series, which cost us a bloody fortune, to be honest. So I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of just do that, showcase that, and then we could even move over to sugarcane, because I know, like here in Australia, especially in Queensland, sugarcane is a huge part of our Australian exports and that sort of stuff. Whenever you go for a drive through Queensland, well, northern New South Wales into Queensland, that sort of stuff, there's just sugarcane fields everywhere, both sides of the road, and it's pretty cool. So we could do like a massive sugarcane area, as well as obviously the massive cotton as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. And there's that bloody line again. What are you doing? Bloody AI, I swear. I mean, it is, I feel like it's a lot better than FS19, but it still could still use a little bit of work. So let this guy go. What are you doing? So they go for, oh no, I thought he was going to go backwards again then. So the AI is, it's a lot better. Still do with a little bit of help, but certainly not as bad as it has been in the past. FS19, the AI was pretty bloody terrible at times. Not sure how the harvest is going. Still need to get the what is it called? I think I did just see it before. The mod that allows you to see what all your vehicles are doing, like when they're being used. So it'll come up with like the harvester name and helper A or helper H or B or whatever, and it'll say, you know, 76% full of soybean, and then obviously as it gets fuller and fuller, the number goes higher, and then you'll sort of be able to keep an eye on it a bit better. Pretty sure he's still moving. Yeah, he's still moving. So he's not full yet. Oh, so we don't get a massive amount of grass out of around here, but it's enough to help out. The fields down there, I wasn't too sure what I was gonna do down there, as far as planting and that sort of stuff. What do we have down there at the moment? Soybeans again, I think. Yeah, soybeans again. Because I want to try and keep all the food down there we need for our animals. So we might just you know, do a bit of grass and all that from around the outside. Wheat to keep our straw up. We've got heaps of straw. It's mainly just like the oats for the horses. That's really what we need down there. But once we kind of expand into the pigs, then we'll need to do potatoes and more wheat and all that sort of stuff. So we'll be able to get that done as well. Keep that field down there for just for our animals, I guess. How's he going? So he's still working, so he's not full yet. We might get a full trailer load of soybean if we're lucky, or full double trailer load. I've seen those trailers and I'm like, that's awesome, that's exactly what we need. Huge double trailer set up, especially for a field like this. Especially when we go to, you know, start using the forage harvester for the corn and that sort of thing. Definitely need some big trailers. One thing I'd like to sort of test out, or find if somebody else has already tested, if we had this field planted with grass, what the yield would be, or if we planted this field with corn, what the yield would be. So whether it's worthwhile going to corn for the forage harvesting, that sort of stuff, or is it, you know, better for us just to stay with this grass? It'd be good to actually work out. That way there's no point in doing, you know, corn if it's easier to do grass. Obviously it's cheaper to do grass because it grows again by itself, but corn is just more fun. Grass is, as you guys are well aware, very bloody repetitive. Oh, there we go, we'll stop him here for now. Go and jump in our truck. Work out where he is. Hopefully you'll turn around and head back up so we don't have to drive across the crops. It's pretty cool how the sound does like get less and less as you get further away. I don't like those orange lights on the roof. They shouldn't be white, they should be orange now, even when you got your just low beam lights on. Hopefully you'll make it through, be able to turn around. So the other thing I want to do is I want to get this guy and sort of start leveling out our pad. Obviously we can't go across the road, so we might have to sort of get the same sort of line and get it to run that way. But we'll work that out. We'll try and get it all the one height, which we will lose grass from our harvest, but I'd like to have that as like a full just our workshop area. I think we're in the right spot. Yep, there we go. So we're probably going to get more than a double trailer load actually. If I have a look through here, improving yield. So minus 15%. Spread the fertilizer twice, plus 25% each time. So we're minus 40% compared to what we would have normally been, because we need to plough and it was only fertilized once. So we got here and fertilized, well, liquid fertilized, and then when it went to the next stage of growth, it was as it is now, ready to harvest. So we didn't even get the chance to sort of fertilize it. There you go. So you probably need a little bit more in your bucket. So we'll do that while we're here. So yeah, we didn't even get the chance to hit that second stage of fertilization because it was already so far grown before we could actually purchase the field. So yeah, they're the new lights I've put in. The other ones that are already around here don't actually give off the nighttime sort of light like these modded ones do. So actually they don't give off any light at all, to be honest. Alright, keep mowing. Should we put our beacons on? Because we are working in our own farm, but we're working next to the road, so. And plus, I just like using beacons. Beacons are awesome. So I feel like we definitely need another really good tractor, possibly another 2 really good tractors. You know, one that we can put the bigger size cultivator on, the bigger size plough, the bigger seeder, all that sort of stuff. We definitely need to sort of get that sorted. That way you can see the fence that I've put in. I had to sort of stop because that car was there and put it a little bit shorter than I normally would have, but it's all good. Right, so the fence is there, just as I said, to sort of block out a bit of the noise and a bit of the smell. Probably wouldn't be very pleasant living here at all, but I think it's a good spot for us. There's a big hole in hole in the roof of the house anyway, so I don't even think the fence will block out the smell, especially when you've got a hole in your roof. So that guy over there is still ploughing away. Still going to have to come up and tidy up after him again. Yeah, big hole in the roof. Needs to be patched up. Still got to go down the other end of the field. There's stuff down there we need to mow as well that we've missed. Alright, head on up. So I'm really hoping the Aussie Outback series goes pretty well. Hoping we can get the field to work the way we want it to work. I really don't know if we'll be able to, but I guess we'll have to wait for him to update the map and that sort of thing. And with it being a map that we didn't get from the mod hub, it's a map that we got from a website. I don't know how easy it is to update. If we go to update that map, do we have to start all over again? Or do we just put it in the mod folder and it should update that map, overwrite the old one, and then when we load into the game it should be fine? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I would hope we wouldn't have to start again, because it will be a pain. It really would. It'd really be a pain in the ass. So much work on the fields already, and they're ready to be seeded. And I really don't know, nor do I want to know, how long it actually took those workers to actually plough the entire fields and cultivate them as well. Like it was hours and hours and hours that it was sitting there getting done. Luckily enough, I was doing other things at the same time and sort of just keeping an eye on them, but you're surprised how long it actually takes to get things done. Like even harvesting this field, you know, we've got the hired worker doing it, and we're already nearly at the 45-minute mark in the episode, so you can imagine how long it was going to take me to do that entire field in the Aussie Outback map. That field is huge. The map, as far as I'm concerned, the map is pretty bloody outstanding with all the buildings and that sort of stuff and the way they've got things set up. I just wish there was something that he could have done or he can do in the future, which makes it a lot easier for us with the fields and that sort of stuff. I guess we'll have to wait and see. See, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's like odd bits he's missing. I really don't know. How far off are we finishing the field? Still got a fair way to go yet before it's finished. We might have to extend the episode a little bit. I'm going to set another timer, because that one was just about finished, 45 minutes. We're missing the middle of the field for another 15 minutes, so we hit about the hour mark, I hope, and that should be done in the next 15. Fingers crossed. So the views have been pretty good, depending on what, obviously what I've recorded. They've been a little bit up and down. Certain things like, you know, the animal stuff, it's been getting plenty of views. Me just doing general field work and that, I don't think people are that concerned about watching. It's probably just from people searching like FS19, how to remove bushes, or FS19 VGA and that sort of stuff, and because that's what I've done at the time and what I've put in the description, they find it and watch it from there. So yeah, I don't know how many of you guys are actually watching and enjoying the entire series, but If you guys have got this far through the video and you're watching this series and you're still enjoying it, let me know. It'd be good to know that you guys are still here, still enjoying it, and not just somebody searching for something and realise that I'm not doing what they wanted and watched 5 minutes and disappeared somewhere else. Like I want to know who's actually here, sticking around and watching the whole thing and enjoying it. It'll help me want to be able to keep doing it. You know, it's a game that I love playing, and more than happy to spend that little bit of extra time and record and edit the videos and that sort of stuff and upload for you guys. But if it's not gonna get the views and people aren't watching the entire thing and kind of getting bored, then you know what's the point? I'd be better off just playing it for my own, you know, my own entertainment, doing my own thing. There's a few other guys I do watch that play it as well. Of course, I watch Daggerwin. He's awesome. I watch Diesel from Diesel Designs. Those guys are, you know, some of the best YouTubers out there, especially with FS19. There's a few other new guys I've found. I think like Mike's PC 1080p. I think he does a lot of Gold Rush. I've been watching a fair bit of his Gold Rush stuff, and now he's doing FS19, so I've been keeping an eye on him there. He's probably not as good with FS19 as he is at Gold Rush, but still good nonetheless. And I like to support smaller YouTubers too. Like we're all not quite as big or, you know, as good as the Diesels and Daggerwins and that sort of stuff out there, but we do our best, I suppose. I've got a full grain tank, so you can stop there. Go and empty you out. So there's the alarm going off, but that's my alarm to get up for work, which I don't have to go to work tonight, so that's good. I think we have crop destruction off, because I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we do. Prefer not to, but just with the mowing and that sort of stuff, I hate it how it sort of kills the grass when you drive over it. Not quite, pardon me, not quite going to be full. There's our soybeans, pork grain elevator, restaurant is where the money's at. So we won't take it down now. I want to get a full load. We're not far off. Yeah, I can't remember what a full load is. It's like 84,000 maybe. We'll just get him to get out of the way a little bit. Garage. 40,000, so it's 80,000. 100, so we're at 6,000 short. Let's do it. Let's just take it down there. I don't know. Tip side, oh, front, back, front. I don't know. It should just drop out the bottom. Oops, I think I've just put that. There we go. Pressed F2 and got the FPS up there. Don't want that. Alright, so we'll head down this way and head down to the restaurant. Should be down here somewhere. These bushes, like, I mean, I like them, but when you get a mower out and mow over them, they should be removed. Well, not removed, but cut right down to small bushes, and then once it starts to grow again, they grow back to the normal height. I think that'll be, you know, much better than just have them still standing up even when the mower's gone over the top of them. Of course, in real life, if you were to mow over the bushes like that, that's what will happen. They'll get removed and then they'll grow back later on, but might be something that Giants just didn't think that was worth the time and effort, I suppose. Alright, Let's have a look. So soybeans. It's only giving us the front. Open the cover, open cover. Alright, done. Front, back. Move forward a bit. Oh, back. There we go. Decent income. I have no idea what that was because it was hard to watch. 177. That is pretty good. So unfortunately we can't tip or open both sides. Ah, damn it. Open both at the same time. We are well and truly stuck there. But we should be able to open both. So it should be tip side, front, back, or both. That would be more ideal. So that's pretty good income out of that harvest. It is awesome. Still got more to go yet. Do really like these trailers. These trailers are pretty cool. Could probably dump off the back trailer, like the B trailer, but I think we'll just leave it on. We won't get to fill the whole front trailer again. We can get 2 of those other trailers, like not these guys, but the modded ones, and we can put them as B double, or B triple, whatever you want to call it. Have doubles or triples. Helper E's blocked by who? Who's helper E? There is no helper E. I think helper E's given up and gone home. Huge canola field there. Cotton field there. Where is it? Oh no, he has given up because it's not doing anything. So there's definitely some weights on in these trailers. Alright, shut you down for now. Jump in here. It's probably, say it was the ground that he wasn't that impressed with. Alright, higher. Continue on. You're going to need another bucket. I said this is something that you guys sort of just keep an eye on, but I think it's a pretty good idea to do it this way because it means you've always got silage going in there no matter what. And if you come back and it's sitting at 30,000, you know, then you put 2 buckets in and the 3rd bucket ready to go after that. Alright, there we go. You are done, so we're going to put you away. I'm not going to worry about mowing down where the cows and that are at the moment. Kind of just mow around here and keep it looking tidy. Still, it's like every 4th or 5th run he's missing. I don't know why. Bring this guy back into here. We'll be able to give him a quick wash as well. Needs a bit of a repair, but it's not urgent. Might look at flattening out this land while we've got a bit of time. Because I don't think that little tractor can pull that forage wagon. That's why we need another decent sized tractor. Definitely can't pull along the forage wagon. Oh, guy's still doing his thing. Actually, we probably won't do that now. Oh, we can test it. See what happens when we put one down because it might get rid of this grass. Actually, F1. Bring this guy up. how much is it? It's $10, so $64. Alright, if we go back into here, um, 66, there we go. It does, and that's what I thought it would do. I thought it would get rid of it. Owned items, we go all the way back down to, where are you? Oh, there it is. Sell that. So all that does is there's little like big blocks on the corner there. Once you sell it, they disappear. So that kind of, it's kind of not 100% level, but I mean from here to there is pretty level. So once we get that going all the way down, we should be alright. Where are miscellaneous? I thought I did install another fence pack, but I might not have. There you go, farm trailer. Now, I think 7.2.52 is that wall. So we'll bring this guy. It's kind of hard to see. I don't want to like overlap it too much. Perfect, like there. That'll kind of block that off, and then so we can put those guys out as far there as we can, as far this way as we can, and then angle them that way as well. You can sort of have it so we've got like a decent size like gate sort of entryway to get into here. That's kind of completely blocked off from everything else. I think that'll be the way to go, but I'd rather wait till we've collected this grass, because all that grass we've just hit then has gone to waste, but it's fine. Well, we're really not short of grass at the moment, so it'll be alright. Bet you this guy won't do any more, it'll say he's finished. I know. Might actually turn around and keep going. That's good. See, that's what I mean. Like, I know that usually they would come through there and finish. They wouldn't bother turning around and going back down, but now the AI seems to pick up the fields a lot better than it did in FS17, so it's a lot better. Let's have a look at the prices again. Soybeans Central was 21. We're still 2372. We're still probably, it's not that much extra going down there than it is to here. I think he's a bit closer, so we probably just dump it off there, I reckon. Far enough forward. Nope. There we go. Alright, so a quick look at these trailers like I was explaining before. So this Distinct Gambling Edition replaces these guys, but you can see on the back here they have a spot there where you can put an extra trailer onto. So these guys take a total of 60,000 litres. So put two of them together, that would be 120,000 litres in total. So you're probably better off buying two of those maybe. There's our timer, so we've hit the hour mark, so we're not far off. Where are they again? Gambling 74,000, so that's 69 for both of those, so it's definitely cheaper. This will give you 120,000 instead of just the 80,000. That's the way you want to go, but then again, you probably have to drop the B trailer off to tip the A trailer. Don't quote me on it, but I'm thinking you probably will have to. F1 tip front, yep. Once we get to the end here, I'm not going to make him turn around and get that little bit. It's just going to be a waste. Right, stop there. Won't work up. Stop there. Get you there out of my way. We're going. dump this off. And we'll end the episode. We'll work out how much we've made out of all of that. It's pretty good money in that field. I do have ×2 yield, I think it is. So you wouldn't get this much as well, of course, if you didn't have that installed. But I feel like the yield is not as good as it should be from FS17, FS19. So another 36,000 total, 215,000 just about. That is a pretty good harvest. Rightio, I'll head back, but we'll end the episode here. If you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, smash the like button. As I said, leave a comment, let me know if you've been watching the whole series and been enjoying it. That'd be good to know that you want to stick around and watch the rest of it as well. And if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet and want to continue to watch us with our FS19 Ravenport and also our Aussie Outback series, hit the subscribe button. It's been Brito, thanks for watching. See you again soon.